Black, what is this place? Why is the light so weird here? It's spooking me out.
The light's odd because this is Twilight Town, my lord. Should be treasure here. Let's put the screws to one of these creepy things and find the crystal star.
Sounds good to me, Haggy. Let's go to it. Oh man, I'm pretty sure Beldam said she lost her super bomb somewhere around here. This stinks, really. This whole deal is extremely bad. I gotta cowboy up and make a serious comeback here, or else. Bam! Got it! I am the man! Now we can crush Mario and get the crystal stars in one fell swoop. Hot diggity dog! Bah! The luck of the moon is still riding shotgun with me.
You there, suspicious guy! You know something about the crystal stars, don't you?
Bah? Somebody there? Hey, what's the big idea, turtle boy? You looking for the crystal stars too? Sweet! This'll help the Crump come back. Now then, let's get to it. You'll be telling me everything you know, now. Actually, it's you who's gonna spill every bit of info out of your big ugly head. Yeah, sorry about that. And if you hesitate at all, I'll show you no mercy. Whoa there, big guy. I mean, no, wait. What am I afraid of, you? Bah. If you think you can take me, then try it, chubby. All troops report. Bah. Yeah, you like that? Kind of a lot of dudes, huh? You feel like talking yet?
You dare scoff at us? Koopa Clan, form up!
Whoa, well played.
So what's it gonna be, tough guy?
Bah. Oh, I gotta laugh. This is why I keep one of these around. Sorry, suckers. Eat this, turtle dorks. Super Bomb. Incoming! Huh? That was it? That was your big weapon? It didn't even go off! This is how you do it, amateur. Watch and learn. Oh, crud. If only that wrote all those stupid antagonists out of the story forever, but nope, they're gonna stick around to annoy us later on. As fate would have it, the luck of the moon is riding shotgun with both of them.
Alright, so awkward segue. I haven't recorded for a long time after that little cutscene there. That's because I've got co-commentary for this very special episode of Let's Play Water Park Rangers Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Bears Watch 17.
Sexy Wally.
You stole my bit.
Yeah, I can steal it. Blanket 11 here.
It's fine to be thieves. I mean, we're in the company of pirates.
Yeah, we're also in the company of Flavio, world's worst pirate / negotiator / treasure holder / anything he has ever tried to do ever.
He's like a lamer version of Mitt Romney.
No, he's like a lamer version of Linebeck. He's like Linebeck's up here, and then Flavio's like down in the bowels of the earth.
Right, I always forget, but Linebeck is like probably my favorite Zelda character.
Wow.
Yeah, he's my favorite Zelda character, and then second is Groose.
Groove.
I never thought I'd say that.
Oh, look, my
Okay.
favorite Paper Mario characters.
Hate them.
The real
Yeah,
question
I know, right?
here is why are there stitches on top of the toads? Did they get their heads split open?
I used to think that they were zombies because I was like, kind of just
Right,
skimming
no, that
through the
makes
dialogue.
sense. Maybe they're just really beat up.
They're just
I don't
really
know.
beat up. I think those are their hats, believe it or not.
Toads have hats.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
thing
the
on their head is
mushroom
a
thingies.
cap, like a literal cap, like a mushroom cap. It's not part of their head.
Well, you want to know? I'm surprised the people at Rogueport aren't worried about a ghost ship piloted by a giant skull.
To be fair, that's not the weirdest thing they've seen today.
It is the shadiest town in the world.
And also, is Cortez ever gonna fix that hole?
Nah. He likes the way it looks.
I was about to say, it looks good. It's more appealing.
Arg! You want to know what that looked like? What's it called? The ship.
Oh, Black Pearl?
No, kind of, but it
That's
looks
what I
like.
was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Thriller Bark from like the texture of the wood reminds me of Thriller Bark. a
That's
lot.
true, yeah.
It's just like it's that weird sort of shade of blue aura around it.
I mean, what's his face? Flavio's clearly Usopp with the nose and all.
Flavio's also clearly one of the worst characters in Paper Mario.
I actually like Flavio.
I like Flavio, but I have to say the weird thing about him is, like, does he take the treasure or not? What does he do?
I don't know, because he is on the boat with the treasure.
Or did he learn that the real meaning is friendship?
I don't know. That's kind of what they implied in the journal.
The real meaning is friendship.
Well, actually, he makes that comment where he says now he's the second richest man in Rogueport after the ship goes away. Because then he loses all that valuables there, so... I don't know. Maybe he doesn't take the treasure.
Who knows? He's kind of a piece of shit, so...
The real treasure's the adventure, and speaking of adventures, we're here to reflect upon some past ones. Because this is the Paper Mario retrospective and series overview episode. / for however long we talk about these. Wow, so we were going to basically compare some of the elements that we really liked in these games.
Right.
And I kind of wanted to keep it out of the other episodes because it would get, like, in the way of the story. But now we can finally do, like, a real Paper Mario jam, you know?
Right. This is, like, the most boring part of the game, so it fits
It
perfectly.
is. It's kind of going to be this part where there's really not much going on. And, you know, if there's anything that happens, I'll just go over it in a later episode and let you know.
Right.
It's not hard to fill in the gaps. So basically, what it comes down to when we're going to ask a question about the entire series is, I think, which is better, the first or Thousand Year Door? That was what I used to be asking. But you really have to appreciate them in their own right, because they do different things right.
It's odd how they're both so similar, yet they do so many elements differently. I mean, you really have to experience both to really get the full arc of the series. Not necessarily the later ones, because they kind of, what's the right word I'm looking for? Diverge from the path that the first two set.
I think it was really awkward because, obviously, this is all in post, and at one point, I was doing some post-game content for this game, which required quite a bit of skill, and the problem with it was I was also playing the first Paper Mario at the same time. And although they're similar gameplay styles, they're really very different in their own right. Like, for example, if you look at Paper Mario, just even out of the battle system, the way you go around the world is a slightly different flow to it.
Right. It does. It's a strange. It feels. I don't know if there's a word, but
word
slower,
it
less
does,
fluid.
It feels slower.
Right, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but
yeah,
it's weird. Maybe it has something to do with the control scheme from the N64 days, or I don't know. But it does seem to move slower. The pacing's definitely slower, even though it's a shorter game.
I mean,
yeah.
In Paper Mario 1, without the, like, spin, the, like, super spin thing, it's really, really annoying to go anywhere.
Yeah. And that comes to the combat, too.
Oh, yeah, the jumping was really strange between first one and Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
Like, there's a real difference now.
There's more motion in the first one between the jumps. They're just, like, Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door to me has always had the edge in combat.
By far.
By far. With the crowd. And first of all, you start off with action commands right away.
Paper Mario is... The first one is a much, much simpler combat system. You learn the action commands, and that's it. There's no real need for, like, special moves there don't require any extra skill, or...
Well, unless you're counting power.
Well, yeah, but that's a different thing, because that's just mastering the same action command.
I have a ridiculous amount of power balances on one of my files.
Yeah, I can never believe people who get, like, 20 or more. Like, geez, I'm amazed when I can pull off more than 10.
Right.
But then again, like, there are some combo systems I'm just fucking amazing at, like Mother 3, for example. But I'm kind of a rare case in that one.
Right, but you can only go up to, what's the number? 17?
16,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought 17.
Well, 16 is just perfect.
Yeah. I like 17, but whatever.
Well, I think 16 is just, it has to do with, like, the musical score or something.
Yeah.
Right, because it's,
I mean, you did take 4 years of band, so...
Actually, I took 7 years of band.
Holy crap, you're like Harry Potter, but with band.
It's much, much worse.
The boy who lived.
Yeah.
That hasn't changed.
Alright, that was actually funny.
Sewers between the two games.
Sewers.
Dropping into the sewers.
Well, I've always been a fan more of Toad. I like Toad Town Tunnels better than I like Rogueport series, and for me, I generally like the areas in Paper Mario 1 over the areas in Paper Mario 2. Paper Mario 1 just has this certain type of charm, and don't get me wrong, the second game has charm, but they're different kinds of charm.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the second Paper Mario game sort of goes more for humor in its charm.
Right.
It's trying to be funny, and a lot of the times it is really funny.
Yeah.
But also, if you want to hear my real opinion on the first Paper Mario game, you should watch the top 5 video games of all time video on Baron and Wow.
Located on my channel.
Located on
Go watch it.
Channel. But like I said in that video, there are just moments that are just so unintentionally hysterical in that game that it's just, I don't know.
I totally agree with you. Like, when I saw the part that you talked about, that was amazing.
Yeah. That's a great part.
Oh my god, I played that game again recently. That part gets me every time.
Well, hold on, I do want to actually put this. You're using Chet Rippo, huh?
Yeah, because I made the mistake of upgrading someone who I really would have rather... Oh, wait, no, I think I was actually just showing Chet Rippo.
Okay. He's
I think
kind of worthless
At
anyway.
some point, though, I know I do use Chet Rippo to change up some levels because I make a mistake with someone that I give too many shine sprites to.
Gee, I wonder who you're referring to.
Uh,
Bobbery, isn't it?
Of course, you know, the biggest mistake.
I was about to say the most worthless party member in the game, right?
In all honesty, though, you don't really need to give him 2 shine sprites until, like, one of the last, because he's powerful enough with just 1.
Right.
But doesn't
It's a very useful
But
move,
doesn't the
though.
second time strike give him? Well, I think that's the best move in the
It
entire
does, but that's
game.
why I save it for a little bit longer.
It's for me.
So I
it's
guess
gotten
that's another
pirates.
place we could take. We can discuss the party members.
Oh, yeah.
I personally am completely partial towards the party members in the first Paper Mario game, just on a personal level.
And I am complete with the ones in Thousand Year Door. Although, I did like, both Bo and Watt.
Bo and
Yeah.
Watt are my 2 favorite characters in the entire series.
And Cooper wasn't that bad either. I
Wasn't
mean,
that bad.
maybe he had less... He kind of had, like, less personality than Coops, but he was also
Well,
sort
let's
of
put
more
it.
likable.
Let's put it this way: the party members in the first one are all, they try to give them personalities, but
But-
that doesn't necessarily make them better. Better ability-wise.
Yeah.
However, I tell you what: after Sushi and when they put Lackluster and Spike, he was worthless.
Yeah, he was
to me.
really awful.
Blackluster's worthless, but the core 3 of Sushi, Watt,
Watt.
and Bo, honestly, I liked better because in this game, I really only had a core 2 party members I
Yeah,
used on consistency, which
No, it's
are
true.
different for other people. But for me, the only 2 I used on consistency were
Vivian and Bobbery. Yeah,
Like, I didn't find myself using Zumbella at all.
it's a shame. 'cause
That's a
she is
difference
very
for me. The first time I played through this, I used her, like, very often. Anyway, we're going to continue this next episode with more Paper Mario Series Retrospective. See you then.